Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the Archaeology video that I promised you guys a little while ago that I was going to do when it came close to time as to what to get ready for Archaeology. Now, we don't have much time until we get ready to Archaeology, and you know what? There's not a whole lot to prep. Because there's not a whole lot you can actually do to prep for Archaeology. Yes, there is actually a decent amount of information out there about archaeology. However, all the sites have stuff that you can, like carts that you can deposit stuff into. So the only thing that's really actually going to help you in advance is to have different bars ready to make the different types of mattocks. And there's not a plus variant, so you can't have a mattock plus 1, mattock plus 2, mattock plus 3. You know, there's not that. They did say that. They did confirm that. So all you really have to do is worry about just being able to make that base mattock, and then you're good to go. So if you can make an L3m0naid mattock right off the get-go, that's fine. Just put it on your hotbar, and it'll just use the equivalent tier of what you have. One of the things you could be getting ready, could have been getting ready, but you would have had to been getting this ready from the beginning, is enough to be able to make the space and time mattock, I think it is, because you would have to have the crystal dust, the harmonized dust, there we go. You would have had to have the harmonized dust a while ago, because you need 4,000 of it. That's a lot of harmonized dust, regardless of when you start. So that's the only thing. And it even says here, it says how to prepare, because this is on actually Jagex' main page for RuneScape. It says if you're already anxious to dip your toes into the test pit, there are a few things you can do right now to prepare for Archaeology's launch, which is supposedly going to still be coming out March 30th, so on Monday. So that is actually fantastic news. It says, but without going into spoiler territory, they're just going to say stock up on bars, at least 2 of each for forging the mattocks. And like I was going to say too, it also says stocking up on porters couldn't hurt either, because it'll make things easier. The reason being is because while the carts are there, if you have the porters active, then you can just keep using the porters. And if you actually hotbar a porter instead of actually clicking on it in your inventory, it will not interrupt your action. I do that a lot when it comes to mining, because then I don't have to reselect to go mine a certain spot. So it's not like I'm going, oh wait, click, okay, grab that, put it in, back to it. It's just, oh hey, it's on my waist again. So keep that in mind. If you do have a Grace of the Elves, that would actually be very useful too, because then you can just keep charging up your Grace of the Elves with the porters. But that's really the only thing that you can do prep work for. There is some quests that will have extra stuff, like Temple of Icove and stuff like that. But you don't have to do it to really fully enjoy archaeology. So that's the thing. It'll just it'll affect some of the mysteries that you can do. So, which is just extra lore and stuff like that. It doesn't actually stop you from doing the content. That is something to keep in mind. But it does say upon login on March 30th, you will lose your max cape, completionist cape, trimmed completionist cape, and gatherer's cape. So it says if you achieve 99 archaeology during the 6-month grace period, 6 months, you will get your completionist trimmed cape back, as well as the max cape for reaching 99. If you don't complete the requirements by the end of this grace period, you will have to reach archaeology, or to reach 120 archaeology to get your completionist trim capes. And it says here, now this actually changed, it says you will not lose the Master Quest cape. Up until recently, that was actually a very recent one, because one of the recent streams said that you would lose that, because the mysteries were going to be treated as mini quests. However, I guess they decided against that, and you will not be losing your Master Cape, Quest Cape. So that's actually fantastic for you Master Questers out there. And some of the things also, there is different boosts that are not going to work, and they are just not going to work during the grace period. So for 6 months, these things will not work, which is the Wisdom and Wise Auras, Refer a Friend bonus, Clan Avatar bonus, Experience Lamps, bonus XP, Incense Sticks, Pulse Cores, and Cinder Cores. But the bonuses that will work are Skill Champas and the Archaeology Elite Skilling Outfit, which is available through gameplay only. So this will never be, well, I shouldn't say never, but this is not going to be in the Treasure Hunter. Whether it is down the road, I have no idea. So I'm not going to say it'll never be in there, okay? But that's actually all you can really do to get ready for Archaeology. There is different things, because we're going to be having relic powers. There's going to be ancient summoning, ancient invention, and there's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff. Like there's going to be weapons that you can recreate and actually use. There's a lot coming with this skill. Now, unfortunately, I will not be able to have a video out with my first experience with Archaeology right off the bat. Mostly because the place that where I live, my business is still being considered to be life essential. So, I'm actually still currently working during this pandemic, which, you know, it's a little, it makes you a little anxious, but you know what, you just gotta take precautions and do what you can to try to stay healthy, stay clean. But that does mean that there is going to be a little bit of delay for me to get you guys some videos on Archaeology because of the whole outbreak that's going on right now. But, you know, it is what it is. And on a side note, there's going to be some new stuff coming to the channel, and actually a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. Videos are going to be getting more in depth. A lot of stuff is actually currently changing. So that's absolutely fantastic for you guys. Some of the games that are coming up is State of Decay 2 and Borderlands 3, especially with the new DLC. That's coming up. Group content is actually coming up. So you're going to start seeing a lot more group content with me. And my good friend, her Twitch channel, she just started doing. This is part of the reason why it's been taking a little while, is because we've been getting her set up and getting her squared away with her stuff. But you're going to be seeing her quite a bit in the channel now, for group gameplay. There's also another person. His name is Mokechi, which is actually her boyfriend, and he's actually a music artist. So, you know, he might end up doing some streaming himself or videos, possibly with gaming and about music. So, you know, we're getting a little group together, and we are going to be actually presenting this kind of stuff to you guys. So, be expecting group content quite a bit now from the channel. As far as RuneScape goes, that's primarily just going to be me, because they're not really into RuneScape, but, you know, hey. RuneScape stuff is still going to be coming out regardless of everything else. So, if there's a RuneScape video out that day and you're not into the other stuff, you know, that's fine, but there's also going to be another video every day. So, there's going to be RuneScape and other stuff coming at the same time. It's going to be great. A lot coming to the channel. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.